Welcome! Today we're creating a classic Italian appetizer that's fresh, flavorful, and easy to prepare. With just a few simple ingredients and steps, you'll have a mouth-watering appetizer that's perfect for any occasion. Let's dive into the ingredients and get started on this tasty treat. First, you'll need 6 ripe tomatoes, diced, which will give us that juicy, fresh base. Add 2 cloves of minced garlic for a punch of flavor. Fresh basil is crucial, so chop up about a 1/4 cup of it to add a burst of herbal notes. For a touch of richness, you'll use 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil and a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar for a hint of acidity. Don't forget to season with salt and freshly ground black pepper to taste. For the bread, grab a baguette or ciabatta loaf, which we'll slice and toast with a bit of extra virgin olive oil. That's it for the ingredients. Let's get started. Let's start by preparing the tomato topping. You'll need 6 ripe tomatoes, diced into small pieces, so they mix well with the other ingredients. Place them in a medium-sized bowl. Next, mince 2 cloves of garlic. The garlic adds a wonderful aroma and flavor, so be sure to mince it finely. Add the garlic to the bowl with the tomatoes. Now take about a 1/4 cup of fresh basil leaves, chop them up, and add them to the mixture. Fresh basil will give your bruschetta a vibrant herbal flavor. Pour in 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil for richness and 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar for a tangy kick. Season your mixture with salt and freshly ground black pepper to taste. Stir everything together until well combined. Let this sit for about 15 to 30 minutes to allow the flavors to meld together beautifully. This step is crucial for developing that delicious bruschetta flavor. While the tomato topping is mingling, let's get the bread ready. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius. Take your baguette or ciabatta loaf and slice it into 1/2 inch thick slices. These slices should be thick enough to hold the topping but not too thick to become overly crispy. Next, brush each slice lightly with extra virgin olive oil on one side. This will help them toast up nicely and give them a golden crispy texture. Arrange the slices on a baking sheet, making sure they're spaced out evenly. This will ensure they toast evenly. Once the oven is preheated, place the baking sheet in the oven and let the bread toast for about 5 to 7 minutes. Keep an eye on it to prevent burning. You want the bread to be golden brown and crispy. After placing your bread slices in the oven, it's important to check on them periodically. The key here is to get the bread toasted to a perfect crisp without burning it. Once the bread is golden brown and crisp on the edges, remove it from the oven. Let the slices cool slightly on a wire rack if you have one. This helps keep them crisp and prevents them from becoming soggy. If you don't have a wire rack, just place them on a plate or cutting board. They should be slightly cool but still warm when you add the topping. This ensures that the bread remains crunchy and contrasts nicely with the juicy tomato topping. Now it's time to assemble your bruschetta. Take the toasted bread slices and place them on a serving platter. Using a spoon, generously top each slice with the tomato mixture. Make sure each piece is well covered with the tomato, garlic, and basil mix. If you like, you can add an extra drizzle of olive oil or a sprinkle of grated Parmesan cheese for added flavor. Serve the bruschetta immediately while the bread is still crisp. This ensures the bread doesn't get soggy from the tomato topping. Enjoy your freshly made bruschetta as a perfect appetizer or snack. Lastly, here are a few tips for a perfect bruschetta. Use ripe tomatoes for the best flavor. They should be juicy and full of sweetness. For the bread, opt for a crusty baguette or ciabatta loaf. These hold up well to the topping and stay crispy. Be sure to toast the bread until it's golden brown but not burnt. This helps it stay crisp longer. If you're preparing ahead, you can make the tomato topping a few hours in advance and refrigerate it. Just add it to the toasted bread right before serving to keep the bread from getting soggy. For extra flavor, try drizzling a bit of balsamic glaze on top or sprinkling some grated Parmesan cheese. Enjoy your homemade bruschetta.